Good morning again. So, I heard a really awful story yesterday at the store. My Muslim brother came and he looked a little distraught. So, I told my husband, I said, he doesn't look right. He doesn't look well. He looked like he was in a mild state of shock. So, my husband went to talk to him. They were speaking in Hausa, the Hausa language. And so, in the Muslim community, Zungo is probably 95 to 100% Muslims that live there. He said that the mother took her young daughter to the hospital in Elmina. The little young girl was probably like between 17 and 19. She took her daughter to the hospital, and while she was being examined, they realized they were going to keep her. So the mother went home to gather some things to be prepared to stay at the hospital. She go back to the hospital, and this cold-hearted, unconcerned at all nurse approached her and said, "Your daughter died." Just like that. The daughter died. Well, that's not the end of the story. The mother fainted, just passed out, and died right there on the floor. I was almost in a state of shock with my Muslim brother to hear something like that happen. To even hear that the nurse just walked up and said, "Your daughter died." No empathy, no sympathy, no concern, no nothing. Um, I was explaining to him that, I don't always say in the U.S. we do this and that, but I was explaining to him that in the U.S. they don't handle things like that. They have people prepared to give you that type of news. They don't just bust out and say it like you're nothing, like you're just like your fish died. But anyway, that's kind of what happens when you travel, when you're in different places. I don't care where you are. Nobody should give you that kind of news in that kind of manner. But anyway, yesterday by the next morning, less than 24 hours, and had their they both had their funerals. Just like that. The good thing about being in Ghana is if you die in the morning, they'll have you buried by sunset the same day. If it's later on in the day, they will bury you the next day. It's over. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to discuss. If the family's not here, they just don't see you. That's all. They get you in the ground and it's over. Anyway, with that sad, interesting story, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day.